Are you considering selling your house in the near future and contemplating finding contractors to be able to update the house to maximize its value? Hi, my name is Ben Sochek, and I'm with 7 Days Cash by the Sierra Group and Home Downsizing Solutions. And one of the most often answered or asked questions that I get is just that. A person, if a house needs to be repaired and have some updates done to it, people often ask me whether they should do some of the things like paint, maybe new carpet or something that's easy in order to improve things a little bit. And what I always tell them is my opinion is that you either do everything or not worry about doing anything. Because my experience after 28 years at this point has been that if you do the simpler things like maybe new paint, maybe new carpet or other floor coverings, but then you don't do things like update the kitchen, the bathrooms, and maybe even what we would perceive as small things like lighting and changing out the switch plates, things like that, then typically when buyers or potential buyers walk into a house, their eyes are drawn immediately to those things that you have not updated. And it seems to really affect potential buyers in that regards. Of course, this all depends on the type of market you're in as well. But that's why I tell people to either do everything so that when a buyer walks in the house, they have no reason to complain about the house or no reason to say, why did they do these things but then didn't do these other things. So either do that or not worry about doing anything and just selling the house in its as-is condition, whether it's to a cash home buyer or just on the market in general, looking for someone that maybe is looking for a project to be able to buy a home and update it and put some sweat equity into it. Again, depending on the market in general is going to determine whether there is a person that would have an interest in doing that or not. The other part of the equation is, as I've experienced myself very recently, is it's not always easy to find contractors. Even when you're in the business, you would think the agents that I work with that have been in real estate a long time would have great connections for other contractors to be able to update a house, giving all the other items that can be done to update a property and make it look nice again, to bring it up to its full potential. But I've had a couple instances where now after 3 months, with work that should have taken 30 to 45 days, has now taken over 3 months to get completed, which can be end up being very expensive. And in another case, we wanted to do some updating to a house to make the basement more livable, more usable for a potential buyer. And in that case also, what should have taken maybe 2 months or so ended up taking over 6. And so just be aware that if you have great contacts, then that's great. If you don't, then this could be a challenge. So if you'd rather just sell the house in its as-is condition, the fastest, easiest, most convenient way to sell a house, then just go to 7dayscash.com. That's the number 7, DAYSCASH.com, and we'd be happy to give you the options that we can provide to you. Thank you.